why Miss Jamaica Universe answered the wrong question. Not even did she answer the wrong question, but the fact is, the question she answered was not even asked. It seems like an imagined rivalry, which is frankly unnecessary and senseless, was in her head and causing her to turn that tantrum, that passive and ungodly one. We as a people, men and women, especially in an equal society like Jamaica, do not deserve this. Yesterday, I literally took a shot to celebrate the first female finance minister of Jamaica. What amazes me is that some Jamaicans were jumping and cheering without realizing that Miss Jamaica did not answer the question. We must take our intelligence more seriously, my people. If we do not, others will tell us that SHIT spells sugar, and then we will believe. Hello, everyone. SkyWalker here again. I did not choose this topic, it just popped up and chose me. But I realized how important it is for me to give my two bits on it. And I felt it so very important. Now, let's get down to business. People have opinions, and it should not matter what genders they are. For a woman to wake up every morning thinking that the men are coming to attack today is very unhealthy and uncalled for. The same thing goes for everyone, regardless of their genders. When you are so insanely focused on something that is toxic, the toxic usually comes out in public. If you must reason well, if you must define logic, or if you must speak on issues in public, you must make sure to strengthen your comprehension skills and stick to truth rather than emotions. This will definitely help improve the ability to distinguish between and respond to different issues effectively. It can aid in understanding the nuances of questions and crafting more precise answers. So, honing those skills could certainly benefit in avoiding the kind of mix up we saw. Also, to focus always on truth and balance instead of arrogance and prejudice will help you to maintain clean air and high vibration. You will not be distracted by embedded negative thoughts. Purity of thought begets purity of words. Dark thoughts create a low vibration and will be conspicuous even when we try to conceal them. This is what people mean by the word toxic behavior. It's all about mindset and approach, ensuring that one listens fully and understands the context of a question before answering is very crucial. It is very crucial. It's a skill that goes hand in hand with comprehension. Combining these can really help in delivering clear, focused, and relevant responses. Now, separation of issues means clearly distinguishing between different topics or problems to avoid confusion and ensure a focused discussion or analysis. It's about not mixing unrelated matters so each one can be understood and addressed on its own terms. For example, in a debate, mixing personal ambition with the topic of relationships can lead to unclear and unfocused answers. By separating these issues, you can address each one more effectively and provide a clearer, more insightful perspective. It's all about keeping things clear and distinct to enhance understanding. We find ourselves in an era where clarity of thought and the ability to distinguish between issues are paramount. Recently, a moment in a pageant highlighted a broader societal challenge, the necessity to separate and understand distinct issues without conflating them. When Miss Jamaica Universe 2024 was asked about what men look for in women, her answer deviated into a realm of rebuttal rather than response. This divergence is indicative of a deeper societal confusion, where the essence of questions and the nature of responses are often misalignment. Let's start with a fundamental truth. Men and women have historically sought companionship and partnership. This union has been a cornerstone of societal stability, providing a foundation for community and growth. Countless statistics support the notion that stable family life correlates with a more stable and thriving society. Yet, in her response, the focus shifted away from this foundational truth. Instead, it veered into a stance that suggested an adversarial relationship between men and women, a gender tribalism that is not only unhealthy but distracts from the real issues at hand. We must recognize that the quest for personal goals and ambitions transcends gender. Both men and women are equally capable of pursuing their dreams, and this pursuit should not negate the value of partnership and union. It's crucial to address this point, the ability to distinguish between topics. The question about what men seek in women or vice versa is distinct from the conversation about personal ambition and life goals. By conflating these topics, we risk, we risk diminishing the importance of both. Understanding and respecting the roles that companionship and individual aspiration play in our lives is vital. They are not mutually exclusive, but rather complementary facets of the human experience. It does seem like Miss Jamaica interpreted the question through a lens of gender conflict, which led to a response that didn't directly address the question. This might be due to a heightened awareness of gender issues and a desire to advocate for women's independence and empowerment. However, it resulted in a missed opportunity to provide a more balanced and relevant answer. Her response could have been more effective if she had acknowledged the question's context about relationships and then expand on how mutual respect and support in partnerships can contribute to both personal and collective growth. This way, she could have addressed the question while still promoting the importance of women's ambitions and goals. Instead, she was combative, fighting an unjust war against masculinity, even if it did not exist. It's a reminder of how crucial it is to listen carefully and respond thoughtfully, especially in public forums. Misinterpretations can happen, but they also offer a chance to reflect and improve communication skills. Sometimes you misinterpret because of your mindset, and this seemed like the exact case. The confusion displayed in Miss Jamaica's answer is symptomatic of a larger issue, much like a kind of insanity. As a society, we must strive for clarity to understand that the pursuit of personal excellence and the value of relationships are not opposing forces, but intertwined paths that enrich our lives. We must also challenge ourselves to see through the superficial and recognize the deeper truth. We are in danger of simplifying complex issues to the point where reality becomes distorted, where we can no longer tell the difference between the essential and the trivial. Our intellectual rigor must remain sharp, our ability to separate fact from fallacy intact. We, well, let's not even go there. Let me just conclude this. In conclusion, let us not fall into the trap of conflating important societal concepts. Let's celebrate the power of unity alongside personal ambition. Let's honor the distinct and vital roles of relationships and individual pursuits. And let us all strive to maintain clarity in our thoughts, ensuring that our words and actions reflect the true depth and nuances of the issues we face. Think on these things, my people. Thank you for listening. Peace out.